What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today it's all about...
Hi. Hi, welcome back to Range Logic. I'm filling in for Dan today. I'm his other brother with a mustache, but you can just call me the editor. And today, we're reviewing my Beretta 3032 Tomcat. But first, let's get some rounds downrange. Okay, so we're out at the range here today, so please bear with any of the gunfire you hear in the background. Now, with that first string of shots, we only shot 5 rounds, but I was shooting while moving, and you can actually see the grouping was pretty good. But with that out of the way, let's go ahead and move on to some more drills.
Bill drill.
Heck yeah. Mozambique drill. Running bill drill. Okay, so that was a couple of drills for you. Now, reminder, I'm not Dan, I'm not Steve. I'm not as accurate as them. You can see I kind of shoot to the upper right a little bit. Specifically with this, I noticed with my other pistols, I don't really get that as much. But it's a fun gun. It's a nice round. It's very nimble. The safety's easy to activate. For such a little round, it does have a decent amount of kick, which I did not expect when I first got the gun. But a nice little hidden feature of this is I did get a slide bite on my hand. That kind of doesn't feel great. So you definitely have to make sure that you're gripping it properly. I was gripping it too high that time. That's my own fault. You can't even fault the gun for that. It's just kind of what happens. So from here, let's go ahead and do some more shooting, maybe have some fun. And then when we're all done here, we'll go ahead and go back inside. We'll take the gun apart and I'll give you guys my final thoughts. Okay guys, I brought you into the table so I can show you guys this gun's unique quirks and features. So first, the mag release. It's in a very different spot than usual. Usually they're all the way up here, but with this, because of how small the gun is and the positioning of your hand and your thumb while firing, we have to have it all the way down here. Because usually, if I'm shooting it, my thumb's right where the mag release would be. So they have it down here, and it's honestly pretty intuitive. I never really had an issue. If I'm firing and I just go to a quick release, like my thumb slides right there. So it's honestly pretty perfect, but it definitely takes some time getting used to. The safety, pretty standard safety. It's all the way up here. It's a pretty quick and easy one to hit. It's not really a tough one. Again, similar to the mag release, it's pretty intuitive right there. The barrel lever is right here. It is kind of finicky. If you don't push the barrel in enough, or if you're kind of putting some pressure on this, it might not clasp the barrel in. So it just takes a little bit of time getting used to. Like I said, if I'm just putting a little bit of pressure on it, it might not like go in all the way. That time it did though. So it just really depends. Now, compared to other guns, this is a little bit unique on how to take it apart because of that top load barrel. And honestly, it's a lot easier if you go ahead and pull that hammer back first, do the lever for the barrel. I'm gonna pull this all the way forward. Don't worry, you're not gonna break it. It's meant to do that. And then from here, just push up and slide forward and out. Okay, now that the gun's taken apart, we can go ahead and break down the inner workings of it a little bit. And there's one really unique part to it. The hammer system, it's honestly pretty standard. It's very similar to an M9, so nothing too special there, but the recoil system is pretty unique. It's specifically to this gun. I've never seen it in any other pistol that I've worked with before. So it's kind of interesting. The recoil system is done with these little levers here, and it helps bring that slide forward. And it's honestly pretty important to reassembling the gun. You can't reassemble it without these two levers, so they're honestly very important, and I just think that's kind of unique. So for reassembly, you just get these two levers into these little notches on top of just reversing how you take it apart, right? So we're gonna slide back on, and then you just wanna make sure, like I said, that those little levers are into those little notches, and then you just simply push down and slide that back down, and then you're all good to go. So now that we've taken it apart and kind of looked at the insides, we'll talk a little bit about loading it. All you have to do is you hit that lever like I talked about earlier, you put a bullet in there, put that down, get a fully loaded mag. I obviously have it empty right now. Slide that in, and now you're good to go. There is no need to slide back. You can just go ahead and pull the trigger, or if you really want, you can treat it like a revolver. You can go ahead and pull that hammer back, and now it's got that shorter trigger pull. I honestly just leave it in my pocket with the hammer forward. No need to even put the safety on if you don't want to. If you're gonna have it rummaging around like a bag, or if you have other stuff in your pockets, I would recommend the safety on, but there's no real need. It's just preference at that point. Besides that, the only customization I've done to this is I've put on these pinky extenders, because honestly, without it, it was not uncomfortable. This is just way better. I don't have the biggest hands by any means, but this makes it a lot more comfortable to hold. I would like to at some point maybe switch out the rear sight, but as you can see, you can't switch out that front sight. Now the newer ones, you can switch out the front and the rear sights. They have threaded barrels. They're a little bit, more versatile, but I like this one. The rear sight is just a little bit too shallow for my liking. So I'm gonna be doing some research on that. I plan on getting wooden grips, something a little bit more ergonomic, a little bit thicker, just a little bit more comfortable to hold, but I'm honestly in no rush. These are pretty good as is. Besides that, I really do love the M9 style of the slide and the barrel. It's really fun, it's really unique, and yeah, it's honestly a new favorite of mine. Okay guys, that was fun. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. Like I said earlier in the video, this is a newer gun for me, so I don't have a lot of experience with it, but I'm excited to get some more time in. It's a very safe pocket carry, especially with that double action trigger, that top load barrel. And compared to all the new ones, this doesn't have a threaded barrel like those. You can only change out the rear sight on this, not all the sights like on the new ones as well. But there's something unique about the original. I like it a lot more. I think it's just a little bit cooler. Now, besides that, Dan will be coming down to visit at the start of the new year, and we're going to be shooting a lot of my other guns that you see here, and maybe some more of Steve's guns. So make sure you guys leave a comment. Let us know which ones you want to see first. This one is my personal favorite, so I'm excited for that, and I hope you guys are too. So remember, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, and remember, have a nice day. This is a unique little gun, and is it going?
Yeah.
Damn it. That target is fucking going nuts. So first, the safety. It's in a different spot than usual. Usually. Okay guys, I brought you all into the table so I can show you this gun's unique. Just simply push down. You just simply push down to help bring that slide forward after each fires. I do plan on switching out the grips, but I'm in no rush. These grips are honestly pretty safe. Which guns do you guys want to see first? This one's my prize.